The purpose of us going to Guelph, some of our guys, Tyrel and Jimmy, wrestled in early December. And, Josh hasn't wrestled yet this year. He hurt his ankle right before Sunkist. And he was out all the way through that tournament. So we're getting some of these guys matches. We want to have them make weight. We want to have them compete. If you had too long of a layoff, you're not ready to compete right away. And if Mike or Ty and some of those people, they don't compete, they don't get ready. They may go to Schultz and not be fresh yet. We want them mentally prepared. We want them to go up to Canada. We want them to go win. We want them to have confidence going into Schultz, going into Ukraine. So that's why we're going up there. It's always good to compete. You don't want to have too long of a layoff. We don't get the whole aspect of making weight, wrestling all day at a tournament. So that's why we're going up there. And for us, it's lucky. It's a short drive. Some of the other people, in the U.S. training, they don't have that opportunity to have an easy tournament to get up to, to go compete at, and get back into the mode of competition. I just want to see them compete in the way we're doing our training, in the way we're structuring the training. They've been getting in a lot of situations, a lot of flurries. They've been wrestling a lot and scoring a lot of points. And being able to go up there and score a lot of points, that's going to help build their confidence. If you go up there and you shut down your offense because you're not feeling good, it's going to relate when they go to Ukraine and when they go to Schultz. They may be real timid. Like, I don't know if I could get this. I don't know if I could get this. Right now, the confidence is high. They believe in themselves. We're doing a lot of front headlock stuff. So when they shoot in, they don't think, okay, I'm gonna if I don't get the shot, I'm gonna put my head down. We have them the confidence high in the front headlocks. So they're not afraid to take shots because they take a shot, they're gonna recover. They're not gonna get scored on. So we've been doing a lot of stuff, and this is just gonna keep building their confidence. This tournament.
It's a little bit of a fresh start. That's how I'm looking at it. Had some time off for the New Year's and for the holidays, and healed up and got refreshed, and starting the year off with this competition and moving on to Ukraine, and then looking forward to the trials. Well, I learned that I got to be more offensive, I think, and some weaknesses in my parterre were noticeable in some of those matches, and it's all good things to work on, offensively and defensively, to get myself better. Andy's been great. He's been putting us through a lot of freestyle practices, and he brings new things to the table. He brings new practice structures and new techniques and new takes on techniques, and it's all great, and I'm really happy to have him.
I really think that Andy's got a great wrestling mind, and just his experience, in the United States from wrestling, his whole life, and his vast experience overseas as well, just makes him an outstanding coach. And not only just kind of how he thinks about wrestling, I think especially even freestyle wrestling, the way the rules are now, I think is, a very good way to kind of conceive of it. And so for me, I feel like the best I was wrestling was before I tore my ACL, working with Andy, training for the 2008 Olympic trials. And so, being able to get back with Andy and kind of, start to work with him physically, and then kind of his mental mind frame, for me is really helpful. And I can tend to get really serious and analytical and frustrated, and he's just really good at keeping things light and in perspective. And he's probably one of the world's best brainwashers of himself, and which not a lot of people can do that. And so he's helped me with that in the past, and I'm looking forward to working with him, hopefully a lot more in the future. We're starting to really crank up our workouts, intensity-wise. Technically, I feel like I'm firming a lot of things down, and I'm just really looking forward to these 3 competitions that are just kind of bang, 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 and this first one in Guelph. Hopefully just really have a great tournament. Body hopefully feels really great, and what we've been building like towards is I feel like the groundwork has kind of been laid, and so now it's just kind of sharpening and tuning. And yeah, I'm really excited for the trip to Canada. These guys become like your brothers. I mean, Andrew and I mean, we battle every day, and I mean, we literally are wrestling like every day right now because, you know, with Jake being hurt and with Mike, you know, being in and out with injuries and stuff, and so, you know, banging heads with these guys every day, training with them, live with them, and like, you know, I love these guys, and these guys are awesome, and being able to go, you know, over to another country and wrestle and, you know, represent the United States, represent ourselves, and represent the University of Michigan and Cliff Keen Wrestling Club is such an opportunity, and I'm fired up about it. It's going to be awesome.